Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for One Piece chapter 1111, live reaction bingo that is. This is the first time doing it, first time doing any video on my new PC, so if it looks super messed up, then that is why. If it's super scuffed, I'm using a completely new PC, completely new camera, so I have been messing with settings for a while, but we will see how that turns out. Everything just looks weird to me. I need a new lamp because instead of using actual like professional lighting for recording or anything, I'm just using an actual lamp. I need to actually get a real light because seeing it now with this newer, better camera, it's really like on my face here, it is it's a bit much. It's pretty harsh. So that's something that I'm gonna absolutely need to change very soon. And as for the audio settings, if the audio is off, I'm really gonna need to mess with stuff because I've been messing with stuff for a long time. I put things on the same settings that I had them on my last computer, and I could barely hear myself. I was nearly inaudible. So I had to mess around with the settings some more, look at a bunch of tutorials, and this is what I ended up with. And if it's bad, then don't worry. I'm going to also think that it is bad, and I'm going to want to change it as soon as possible. But yeah, I guess that's all there is to talk about before getting into things. Usually these videos are going to come out early for members and patrons, especially now that I have a new computer. Things should be coming out much more quickly. It's just that this week I was kind of thrown off by trying to set up everything new. Also, with the new camera, you have a better shot here of Perona and Wanda and Carrot and Ulti. You got the Sora, Riku, Kairi trio down there, and then the Hero Academia stuff. But I guess that's it. Is there anything I wanted to say before getting into it? Not really, I guess. So I have a piece of hair that keeps hitting me in the face. So, yeah, I guess let's just generate our bingo card and then read. So going over to the bingo card, I removed some things from last time. I added some new things. So let's see what we end up with ourselves. As always, I'll put a link in the description and in the description and in the comments, so that you can generate your own bingo card, and what you end up with might be different than what I end up with. Last time I filled in so many spaces but didn't get a bingo, so I guess, you know, you might have gotten lucky last week, but let's see what we get this time. We end up with new name Devil Fruit, the Ancient Robot, Zoan Transformation, Bounty Reveal, Revolutionaries Other Than Kuma, Vivi, Wappler Morgans, Yamato again I put in because Yamato was in the last portion of the cover story, and I don't know if that means the cover story is going to actually follow Yamato or if we're going to get somebody else this time. Giant Luffy, because Luffy's meeting up with Dory and Brogy. Is he going to go giant Gear 5th form? It seems like that'd be kind of a logical thing to happen. It seems normal at this point. A named character death, the Thousand Sunny, Cross-Guild, Kidder Law, wow, I'm getting some rough spaces. The free space, which we can click, Garrett and or Zunisha, Gorosei is going to happen probably, but these other three on the middle row, harsh. Food, Zoro for 1111, just because we're at this chapter, Yonko, Admiral, Flashback, Named Attack, any Straw member, Blood, Sweat, or Tears, Smoker, or a Seraphim. I ended up, there's probably like 30 some options that you can end up with, and I got some of the rougher ones, I'll be real with you. So just making sure everything looks good here before I move over to the chapter itself. And yeah, everything looks like it's recording all right, so let's actually start reading. We have the jump cover that we kind of knew about after last week's. They said we were going to have this stuff. Jump cover looks neat. We got the Luffy, Sanji, Zoro trio. And then we have a color spread with the Strats and Vegapunk. And Kuma, that's cool. So Bonnie's probably, yeah, Bonnie's in the top right. I was gonna say Bonnie's gotta be in there too. Alright, and it's so, like, using the new computer, having a new massive, like, pretty large monitor, like, being able to see things better is so refreshing. Okay, this is the Strats on a deep sea scroll, adapted request by M. Hiyu. No, we're not going to get Yamato because of the color spread. We're not going to get, man, so that's a rough space too, because we're not going to get the cover story. Strats on a deep sea stroll using glowing jellyfish as parasols. So I'm not going to get that one either. This is scuffed. This is already, I'm screwed bingo wise. we have Mars crashing into the shield, and we have chapter 1111, the Sun's Shield. So Mars looks like they burst through and start heading for the remnants of Vegapunk's lab. Jinbei looks up. What in the world? This hockey is unreal. The fight's over, Zoro. Let's move. Jinbei? No. And then Lucci, he's still standing. Jinbei, have you got him yet? Sanji's calling in. I'm on it. Okay. So before we go, again, I gotta get used to switching over to my card now. Also, if you hear a bunch of clicking, again, new PC means new mouse, and this one is really loud, so I might have to switch back over to the old mouse if you can hear it in videos, but I think you probably can. It's really loud. So we ended up with the Zoan transformation of Mars, then I guess not a revolutionary other than Kuma, really. Then we're not getting Yamato. This is we're screwed. We're so screwed. Cross-killed Lark Kid. This is a rough one. Gorosei we got at least. No flashback, I suppose, or Admiral. We got Luffy on the cover, so I'm gonna just go ahead and mark him down. We're probably getting, actually, Blood, Sweat, or Tears. We got Lucci's blood. Hold on, I thought this card was screwed, but Giant Luffy is actually all we need. Okay, we got Zoro. We got food probably in the cover, but I would have to go look. We have the Straw Hat members. Okay, that's it for now. I think we probably got some food, but I'll have to go and look back. Sorry. Again, just getting used to this new setup. Let's see. Did we have... Yeah, we had everybody eating fries. I'll mark that in a little bit. Come on, Zoro. You've already won. Fishman Karate. And then, sorry about this, Rob Lucci. 5,000 brick. Fist. And then Lucci's trying to guard, but then they run away. Rob Lucci of Cypher Pole Aegis Zero. Where is York? And then Lucci is seeing Mars. This is, again, I mentioned that Lucci was having a really interesting character arc until it seemed like Oda went back on it and had him start fighting Luffy and then Zoro. Because it seemed like he was starting to question the world government and all of this, and now seeing Mars is an interesting thing to happen here. We have to hurry. What is that thing? She's still tied up in the control room. It's on the 4th floor of Building A. The two that ran off are Roronoa Zoro and Jinbei the Knight of the Sea. There are 5 more Straw Hats up here, and 2 Vegapunks. They're preparing to escape from the back entrance of the Labostratum. Also, there are 85 Cypher Pole agents and 4 Seraphim imprisoned in the basement. And we have 6 minutes before Vegapunk's message. Splendid work. I have no further queries. So he did just spill everything. One last thing. My partner should be in the control room. He was badly injured. Please find a way to spare him. And I feel like what I was going to say before, but especially now that he's saying this, it feels like Mars is going to be like, okay, time to destroy everything. I don't care if there's Seraphim in there. I'm just going to completely demolish the whole place with everyone. I don't care about Cypher Pole agents or anything. Please find a way to spare him. That might not be possible. It's hard to single out a lone insect when you're exterminating the hive. And then we have a 2-page spread. Giant old-timers, it's really you. It's been over 2 years. Straw Hat, we hardly recognize you. Gabba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, I wanted to add unique laugh as a spot that was possible, but I forgot to do that. So I'll try to do that next time. They tell tales about this god in Elbaf. Where'd you learn about how he looked? Your appearance. It's a pleasant surprise. Gabba-ba-ba-ba. She, I don't get it, but we can talk later. Giants. And we're finally seeing, what is it, Topman? A most unpalatable complication. What enormous beasts. It feels like we're back in the jungles of Elbaf. Old-timers, we're not meant to fight right now. We're supposed to run away. We know. Sanji told us when we bumped into him earlier. When you see Luffy, tell him we're meeting up on the other end of the island. Dory, Brogy, I'm counting on you. Got it. See you there. We decided to help you escape after we saw the news. Now we have Nami and Usopp's group, and then Luffy's group, the goal at the end of Elbaf, Sanji and Vegapunk, Bonnie's group. Okay, so we get the map. The reports said the Navy was surrounding you after all. And then it seems like we have the puffu sound effect, so he's blowing the horn. And then, whoa. Huh? A signal from the captains. They found Straw Hat. Head to the ship. We're getting out of here. Rescuing them was our only goal. It's not like warships have treasure to loot anyway. You're not wrong. Yeah. Damn it. They're signaling a retreat. That won't do. Allow me to blow a horn of my own. It'll drive home the futility of escape. And then Topman's doing something. He roars. Okay. The island shaking from his roar, but what does that even mean? We have a comedic Luffy panel. The island's going crazy again. Hey. And of course, if people start, like, random Marines are passing out because of the Haki, but again, is this really a threat to us at all? Like, you good, Straw Hat? You held on? Your body's so funky. Yeah. That was close. A Conqueror's Haki roar. Who is this guy? Some government big shot. Yeah, again, that was like, we're supposed to take the Gorosei seriously and the world government seriously, and sometimes Oda does an okay job, but then sometimes they're just kind of a joke still. That really didn't do much of anything. And is he going for a rollout? Brogy, right. And they block him with their shields, and his tusks turn to blades. Sun Shield, Svalin. What quirk of destiny ties you together? Do you have any idea who this man is? Of course we do. He's our buddy. And they knock him back. Split Skilda. Again, the Gorosei looking ridiculous. If that's where you stand, then we'll have to erase you from world history along with him. And he spits something that's venom, watch out. Luffy grabs onto a tree and gnaws it down to create a hockey baseball bat. She. And then knocks the venom back. Ah, yeah. Have a taste of your own medicine. And then they blow up. They explode? Captains, the flames will block off the forest. Alright, let's go. And then they're gone though. No, we have to hurry. These guys can't die. What? So I wonder if that is a part of the immortality thing. Not only can they not age, but maybe they straight up can't die. Then, let's get a move on. Are they really immortal? No idea, but no matter what I do, they keep coming back. I've never heard of any racer ability granting that kind of power. We may be running, but I still count this as a victory. Jinbei, Zoro, hurry. We're on our way. It's faster to just run normally. The front of the ship. Look. Or in front of the ship, look. You're not going anywhere, Jewelry Bonnie. One Piece will be on a 3-week break. And then, wow, did not expect that when we got Sanji still running with Vegapunk Stella. Where's the room displayed on the monitor? Yeah, monster, we finally see York again? It spoke, who are you? Leave me be. Kizaru-san, are you hurt? My wounds run deep. We should attend to them right away. Just let me rest already. And I wonder if he's not talking about physical wounds, of course. Come in. Something way bigger than a giant just showed up. Oh, it's the robot. On the northwest shore, the flames aren't even phasing it. It's like a titan in the middle of an inferno, and it seems to be growling something. Forgive me, Joy Boy. An apology? For what? And I don't know. It's so crazy. Pre-Wano, this whole Joy Boy stuff would have been so hype. But then after Wano just shot the series and its lore in the foot with the Aspel no Mi, it's like, do I really care anymore? Not really. Like, I don't know. It's hard to care about these things when we just have Aspel no Mi going on. It definitely knocks the series down a lot. Well, we do have an admiral here. We did have food, like I mentioned. We didn't have a flashback, did we? Damn. Okay, no, the giants had named attacks. So we did have some named attacks. We had the Seraphim mentioned, but we didn't actually get to see them. Then we didn't see the Thousand Sunny, right? We saw Nami, so it was probably in the background, but I don't remember it. No giant Luffy. He wasn't giant, he just made the big bad. He made his arm giant, but not his full body. So that is kind of unexpected. The ancient robot, though, we got. So again, I got so many filled in that some of you might have got a bingo, but my luck was not with me. So that is where I guess I end this one out. It was an okay chapter. I thought it was fine continuing on from where we've been. I think last chapter was much better. The Gorosei looked kind of ridiculous in this. They weren't very cool or anything. The general Luffy gear fit stuff was mid, as it has been. Yeah, I don't know. I think gear fit could look really cool and could be really cool. And sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. This chapter was one of those where it was just kind of, who cares? Let's see. What else is there? I guess that's about it. I did realize, like, midway through reading this, though, that I haven't actually carried over my patrons and channel member stuff from the old computer to the new one. So I'm gonna have to make a jump cut to do that in a second. But before I do, like, if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what... I don't know where to look here, because I feel like when I look at the camera, I still look like I'm looking off to the side a little bit. And it makes it look like my eyes are like going two separate directions. I don't know. Don't know how I'm feeling about all this right now. Just because I have it set a little bit more to my right. I don't know. Like, just looking at this setup, I'm gonna have to mess with some things, but that's what we get when we're moving to something new. I guess that's it. Thank you. Like, if you did like the video, comment down there. Tell me what you thought of this chapter, my first thoughts and reaction to it. Subscribe for more One Piece, much more on the channel. Like I said, in the future, these videos will be up for everybody with the official translation, but will be up for patrons and channel members when the scans come out. But we have a big break coming up, so not 100% sure what I'll do. I guess I'll try to catch up on some other series while we're having the One Piece break, unless I have some ideas for other One Piece stuff to do. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let me know if you have any suggestions. I always like listening to you. Follow on Twitter if you would like as well. Comments to everything will always be in the description. I always try to be good about linking things unless I forget. And I guess, yeah, like I said, if you want to help support the channel, if you want to help me to continue to make videos, sorry if I'm always kind of just meh on my One Piece videos. I really, truly do love One Piece. But as much as you love a series, sometimes it's just not at its best. And One Piece hasn't been at its best in a long time, but we do get some really good stuff every now and again. Last chapter was really good. The flashback stuff we've been getting is really good. So again, it's just hit and miss. Some weeks with One Piece, I'm going to be like, meh, and some weeks I'm going to be really into it, because that's just the nature of One Piece at this junction. But with all that said, yeah, like I said, if you want to get One Piece videos early and to help support the channel, hit join down below to become a channel member. Go to patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description to become a patron. Yeah, patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes. Link will be in the description to become a patron. And huge thank you to people who are patrons and members. Gonna have to make a jump cut here so that I can make a scene for that. Okay, this seems like it works, so thank you so much to Chosen Regular Evan Holly, Magical Girls, FR Nono, Smeller Dog and Abyss Knight, Cherryton Student David Langstaff, Slayer Candidates SG and Stan Cedar, and Pure Element Pate Ardialo. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.